This newcomer has very strange ways. A bottle. Examine. Garum, a fermented fish sauce used as a condiment, gives off a faint salty aroma. Bird, you are being very loud. This tree is emitting birds. Hey, Maker, that's actually a very key insight right there. I like that. I didn't really make that connection. And the fact that we fell into a river to get here, that's very smart. That's very smart. Wow. All right, so why do we just have one bird sound emitting tree? Let's quickly go back here. Dying Gasp, Democracy in Action, The Locked Villa. None of these are what I was looking for. Forget Me Not, Quid Pro Quo. Alright, these are active. Alright. Find out what's distressing Lucretia. Alright, that's what we want. That is what we want to do. That is this way. Okay. Let's go see what's distressing Malleus. Or not Malleus. Lucretia. Hi. Okay, can't enter that way. That doesn't look like a comfy pose. Yeah, your neck's all wonky. You sure you want to be posed like that? Yeah, it seems better. Yeah, okay. Alright, more people this way. I'm not ready to introduce myself. Hi! How do we get into the temple? It's only getting further and further away if we go this way. Oh, zip lines. We can read this now, probably. Don't steal anything. Don't hurt anyone. Don't. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. Interesting. Okay, hey, here's more steps. This looks like a good Shrine of Apollo direction. So, do these statues follow anybody else? Is anybody else having this problem? Oh, okay. It's fine. Uh-huh. Everybody gets Midased. What does this say? Ulpius loves Scintilla. Corrected to Ulpius killed Scintilla. Oh, okay. If that's true, then murder is not a sin under the watchful eye of whatever god this is here is do think. Words are hard. Oh, they do have a prison inside the prison. Hello.
Hello?
Hi there.
Hello?
Hi. So what's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Interesting. Okay. Did somebody think you were going to steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Is that all?
They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
What's a liability?
Yes. They said I have to live here now and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Sure. Nobody bothered to read it for you? A letter from Sentius to Dooley. Magistrate Sentius to Dooleus. Reading mode, please. I am writing to you in relation of your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with the alleged lost treasure. While I'm sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely that you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community, and that you have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope this letter will assist you to remember why you were incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory. So he's got, like, advanced early dementia of some sort.
What does it
Fortune
say?
smile on you, brother.
It says they caught you trespassing several times. They locked you up to stop you from breaking the golden rule.
My treasure!
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad.
I'm sorry.
He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away.
Oh.
He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
She is. Yeah, if you give me the key, I can try and find out what it
Hannibal
unlocks.
said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Okay. All right. Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here.
Valerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
I feel like we need that key. Maybe it's time we had a new magistrate.
Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything.
Okay.
If you help make him magistrate,
That's
you
cute.
can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
All right. We'll try. We'll give it a try. Yeah, we might as well collect quests on our first day. Hi, Galerius.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend.
Hello.
Now, what's on your mind?
Handsome, bushy-eyed-browed, friend-shaped person. Do you know how you get out of here? What are the golden rules? What do you think about the election? Have you thought about mastering yourself? Oh, that's an interesting question. What's your story?
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
I have time. I don't know how much time, but I have time.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions.
They seem
My
lovely.
mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle.
Damn!
But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
I'm very sorry to hear
Yeah,
about that.
Well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans.
Good.
Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years
Pinnacle
working for my
society,
new
right?
master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome.
So I've been told.
Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur.
You fell in a river,
Next
you
thing
met
I
a
knew,
lady, you
some
went here.
stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place and started my life over again.
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. I'm glad it worked out in the end.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course.
Of course.
He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right?
So you were down
So,
here, like,
turns out
before
our
them, I
dear
guess.
Old magistrate is no better than
Or
the
maybe-
legion thugs who took everything from me.
All at
I'm
once?
right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting, and he'll get his one day. He'll get
Nemesis, huh?
Forget I said that last part. will you? I get carried away.
No,
sometimes.
Galerius, I can't. Sure but lie? Sure. I won't lie.
Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
No. I want to go talk to the supposedly crazy old lady now. Feel like she's going to make a lot of sense very fast. Have you ever thought about running a registry yourself?
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the elections stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win.
Yeah.
And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me.
Alright, okay. Guess we'll have to wait and see whether Malleus frees him or not. Let's talk about something
Well,
else. Actually, you know what? I'll be
All
going
right.
now. Let's go talk
See
to
you
the
around.
crazy old lady and see what insights
Salve,
she can
Dooley.
give.
How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die?
Oh, buddy. Hey, why are you on a bench? Yeah, there's a lot of help that's needed here by a lot of people, including myself. I will try to get around to helping the statues. No promises. Nice little shortcut. Any secrets? No? Okay. Oh, right back over here again. And can we go in here? Good lord! How do I get into the Shrine of Apollo? That's all I want. Huh? What was that? That sound like wood. Scraping. Scratching. Scriffing. I guess that's a no. Can I please? I would like to get in there. That would be very helpful. Again, very concerned about how much time I have. I'm supposing I only have until the election. But I don't know when that ends.
Cerberus lifts his triple head.
Hi, yes,
and
you.
lets
I
out
need to talk
his
to you.
threefold braying.
Hi there.
Olivia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
As are we all.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
Hey, Maker, quick story. Have you seen playthrough of this? Have you played through this? Are you spoiling things? Because the more we perform here, the more your thing is kind of making more and more sense. All right, let's see. What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum.
Bloodless shadows.
Some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what that
They
means.
never do.
What are you talking about? Livia is wonderful. I like Livia. She's the only sane one here. Do you know a way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Okay. I see. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Bloodless shadows. Okay, right. Can you tell me about the patterns you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It
I
is better for
really
you
do.
if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Figure out why Livia is acting so
The
strangely.
newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Thank you, Livia. Please do.
Handsome.
Well, hi to you too.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia.
Nice to meet you,
And,
Aurelia.
I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
Intrigued,
You're not
you
like
say?
any Roman man I've ever seen. You seem so refined, so civilized.
Ah, well, very kind of you. Oh, stop it. No, please go on. And you're as charming as you are beautiful.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
What? What?
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my
What
town?
just happened? What's your story?
Let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
Jesus, okay. Heard any interesting gossip?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
I don't have 10 denarii.
How embarrassing for you.
Jeez, okay.
All right. See ya.
Tavern keg, inspect, a large wood keg, built-in beer cup holders. Nice, built-in cup holders. Keg with cup holders, I like it. Oh, more graffiti. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Wow. Way to immortalize that. Oh, wow, this is getting dank, dark, and treacherous. Where does this go? Wow. All right, this goes down. All right, okay. Ooh, hey, Hey, that's some good money there. That's some good money. Let's go get some gossip, shall we? Let's go hear the gossip of the town. This is our first pass through, so we might as well get information.
Vote
Hey.
for Malleolus for a free drink at my tavern.
No.
Back again. Couldn't stay away.
Heard any gossip? Here's 10 denarii.
I met Livia. She used to do my hair until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
That was useless. Here's another 10
I
denarii.
hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
Here's another 10 denarii.
There used to be a midwife here, Naevia, but this place drove her mad as a Maenad. Said she could hear the statues whispering to her. Can you imagine? Fortunately for us, she locked herself in the palace weeks ago and hasn't been seen since. Good riddance, I say.
There's a palace.
Centilla, the magistrate's youngest daughter, went missing a few weeks ago, right out from under Daddy's nose. How can we trust him to govern a city if he can't even protect his own daughter?
That's interesting.
I heard Dacius has been offering a lot of money for a bow. Of course, Sentius banned all weapons in the city, so I can't help but wonder what he's up to.
Fair point. Here's another 10
Have you
denarii.
seen the way Rufius walks around staring at all the statues? He says he's afraid they're going to spring to life.
Have
But
you
then,
not seen their
why
heads
does he
turning?
have a collection of them in his room.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
I hear Galerius has a thing for Equitia, but of course she's a Vestal priestess. If she sleeps with him, the magistrate will have to bury her alive. Why do silly boys always want what they can't have? I hear there are blasphemous
How much money do I have left?
walking among us. You know, the ones that lit the fires last year? Some even say they have a secret shrine around here somewhere.
Yeah.
I've already told you everything I know, I'm afraid.
All right, well,
All right,
I'll be going
see
now.
ya.
How much money do I have left? I have 23 denarius. All right, that's not a lot. It's definitely not a lot. Let the buyer beware. The many shall suffer the sins of one. A fermented dish. Okay, we're good. We don't need that. Horatius's chest. Nope, we're not going to steal money. Have authorization to enter everyone's. Ooh. Horatius is definitely attached to his previous life. Galerius for magistrate. Countered by, I would rather drink Aurelia's special brew. Tuh. So Galerius isn't most popular. A poem by Galerius. My life has been torturous as the 7 labors of Hercules, orphaned, defeated, and enslaved, yet I would suffer it all again gladly, because each loss, wound, and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you, any more than hold Vesta's flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow, is enough. Oh, Galerius has a crush on who? Alright, a prototype. Inspect. Someone's been hard at work on a prototype for a zip line. A zip line, Okay.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
Lion carving. Okay. Note from Kabesh. Kabesh to Kabesh. I told Lucretia about the dreams I've been having. She said it might help her divine their meeting if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in a shadow from a peculiar ram headdress. Once again, he introduced himself as Kerti and told me he dragged me from the river. Okay, he seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I heard it. I do not think I will sleep soundly until you know. Who is Kerti? Alright, okay, so my original suspicions are coming true. Can I get through there? Excuse me. Pardon me. That's a lot of statues in one area. It's very uncomfortable. Yeah. Rufus's chest. Nope, we don't want to steal the denarius. Stone disc. A circular stone disc with a symbol of fish. Looks like it might be religious in nature. Okay, interesting. Stone carving. Yeah, a phallic charm brought to the Romans to have divine and protective properties. You don't say. Divine protective properties. Okay. Alright. Sure. If you say so. I believe you.
Ixion turns.
Virgil's chest. Nope, that's Denarius. Model arena. Alright, okay. Nothing in here. Why have we crammed all of them into this house? Ink jar. Ceramic ink jar. The ink appears to be made from soot and water. Okay. Good talk. Navia's chest. The key to the chest in the shrine. The key to the chest in the shrine of Apollo. I guess that's mine now. That was theft, and I'm not being punished for it. So I guess theft is not a sin. Seriously wondering if theft is a sin. There's a lot of money around here. There's no... Rude! Somebody's rude to these statues. There's no way they just keep their money in these chests that are wide open and just trust that no one's going to steal them. Granted, a city without sin, sure, yeah, whatever, but like, not even once? Not even once. I don't believe that. Alright. Okay. If you say so. We have much exploring to do. He listens with their ears. What? Up or through? This is somebody's shack. An old chest. Yeah, I'll take those. Possibly the last bottle of wine in the city. Sweet, I'm sure that'll be useful. Okay. Alright. It's not demarcated as stealing, so I'll keep it. Why has nobody else taken it, if that's the case? Interesting. I can't depict what that is. Is that a man looking up? And like a harp? The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Oh, this is totally her room. Okay. Totally her room. Oh, I forgot I had this. This has got to be Jesus of Nazarene kind of thing. The place called Accursed. Here Titius offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water and the tree you grasp at eludes you. You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns. Ixion turns and follows after himself and flees. The 49 Belides who dared to plot the destruction of their cousin, their husband, fetch again, with incessant labor, the water they have lost. Okay. So they've cast her out to live here. That's unfortunate. So much for taking care of your own, right? Don't mind me. So it would seem. An amphora of arrows. I will take some arrows, sure. That seems like it could be useful if we're also searching for a bow. Excuse me, sorry to crawl over you. It's very rude, I know. Okay, turn that off. I don't know if I want them to know if I have a magical flashlight right now. That seems dangerous, but so do these. These might be climbable if only they could support my weight. Why would they not be able to support your weight if that's the thing? Can I climb up and through here? Can I break the game, or is the game made itself? I'm not gonna try. Okay. Good luck to you all. I feel like I should be able to climb up there somehow. Maybe there's nothing up there worth climbing to get. Why build a roof if the stone is your roof? Maybe there's dirt that falls down. I don't know. We already came from this way. This is the wrong way. Okay. Back and through. And we have not been up yet. We have not been up here yet. Huh. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Nope. Let's go down here. Is this another jail cell? No, but the door is in fact locked. Loaf of bread, partially eaten, still fresh. Whoever owns it hasn't finished with it. Okay. So somebody is down here. A wooden carving of Ixius. Okay. Ixius is a fish. We have determined that much. Ixius is a fish. Or something of a fish. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. Ixius returns. The fish is returning? Why would a fish return? Salmon return to their place of birth. Is this a reference to salmon? It's a lot of denaries. Oh, that's morbid. Who built this? That's terrible. The priestess. What about her? What about her? Do I need to go see the priestess, like, right now? Is there, like, an urgency behind this? Ah. A new area. A rudimentary doll. Looks like it's been well loved. Okay. Rudimentary bed. You know what? They're all living in poverty in some fashion, though. That's the problem here. Like...
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you.
Yep. It does elude me. Oh shit. Ow. Okay, so I have health. I just learned that I have health. I did not mean to fall like that, but here we are. Somehow that didn't kill me. My health does not seem to go back up. That's not great. Okay. That's not great. Cabbage! Goose! Honk! Hey, the goose honks! Goose eggs. That seems like a bad idea. That seems like a... What's with the butterflies? Okay, let's remember we took goose eggs from here. Seems like it could be of mild importance to remember that. So I feel like that confirms that theft is not theft. Hi, goose. Hi. Surprised the goose isn't attacking me. Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Investigate, explore, see what we can find. What have you got there? I know. Reaching for the tree. Oh. Can I take that? Can I take that apple? Because that... Okay. She's talking about grasping at the tree we cannot reach. That feels very key that he's reaching for an apple. I can't quite reach up there for whatever the other stuff is either. Many secrets. I do not know how to achieve them yet. Interesting. Oh, that's somewhat climbable. How much time has passed? How much time do I have? Can I get into that temple yet? Do I want to get into that temple yet? More information needed. Alright. More to explore. Try not to pass up any of the smaller details. Okay, I suspect this is going to lead to the cisterns. Okay, that goes up there. This is where I just came from? I don't know. This is close to where I came from. Okay. Very familiar. It's a ladder. Why can't I climb the ladder? What? Hey. No. Go back. In fact, yeah, F5, save. Holy crap, we need to save. Need to save a lot more than what I have been saving. Okay, well, it worked that time. Bizarre. Alright. Not seeing anything particularly new over here. Bit of sunlight. A bench? Like a bench to sit on? I will keep that in mind. I cannot seem to... What if I try crawling? Nope, that does nothing. Okay. Be nice to know what I'm supposed to do about that. Yep. I hear you. I see you. Alright, the priestess will guide me. So we need to put more trust in the priestess, according to the whispering voices. Well, we're at a temple. I don't know if it's the temple, but... Okay, we can't go up there. That's fine. Okay. We're being soft blocked from going there. What is this temple supposed to be? I thought that was a lizard for a second. Hi there.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia.
Hi,
Welcome
Octavia.
to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Oh, doing pretty well. I've noticed nobody blinks, which is kind of weird. I'm feeling a bit on edge.
Good, in a sense. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention. But on the bright side, once you've been here a few months...
Okay, they're blinking.
Well, it's slightly less terrifying anyway. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it?
I mean,
still
yeah,
don't
those are
have
all the
any of
questions I
answers,
currently
I'm
have.
afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Please. Tell me your story.
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family.
Oh.
But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
Yeah, you don't seem salty about that at all. So how'd you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
Yeah, God versus don't you mean
Oh, yes,
gods?
of course. A slip of the tongue.
No, I understand.
Oh, much the same. We were
Skip.
I woke-
Sorry to hear
Oh,
that,
that-
Skip. Let's hope so. Okay, I guess
If
that's
you
all. Do you know a way out
I'm
of here?
afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
You just said God instead of gods again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant gods, of course.
So you're a Christian.
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Hey friend.
Ulpius, no!
No shit! Okay, well. Oh boy. jump? What? 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 Do I believe the whispers? Fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
No items.
And deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Magistrate. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your magistrate.
Okay, so we found out how to get down here.
And now I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And now I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will.
All right, let's sneak a little bit, because I know who that is. That's the Maricus person. Actually, I don't know how much time we have. She's gonna run down and start talking about how that guy jumped.
Live and breathe because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. Yes, you remember my first act. My first act as.
Besides, it might actually be beneficial for us to not engage him. Note from Julia. Julia to her captors Malleus and Claudia curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead. Because death is preferable to another day in bondage to you. May vultures peck out your livers in Tardis for all eternity. That's from Eolia. I'm pretty sure the person who just jumped. Pretty sure. Alright, that's Ulpius. No, maybe that's Ulpius to his lost love. May God watch over you. Please know that I held on as long as I could, but without you, my life is meaningless. I hope we meet again in Gan Eden. Alright, okay, so that was who jumped. Alright, so 2 people just jumped, 2 people just killed themselves. And they are under this fool's care, or conscription, or whatever you want to call it. Consignment? He's their slave owner, that's what I'm saying. He just jumped and killed himself. And somehow I survived that same fall. Of course, I have the voices of the gods looking out for me.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and elected your magistrate. Magistrate. Yes, yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your magistrate.
I want to keep exploring this temple as long as I can. See if I can find some dirt on this guy. Because I feel like if we can overthrow his election... Oh, but that requires some attention too, doesn't it? Oh, boy. Oh, we've got decisions to make. Do we approach him? Do we approach the sobbing? I think we should approach the sobbing first. Let's go talk to the crying person. It is locked. And the sobbing has stopped. So maybe I wasn't able to unlock it anyways.
A day of celebration to mark the end of an era. Yes, yes, yes. Very good.
Hi, stranger.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
So you
was
saw that and you
either
didn't care.
extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well,
Nice
why have you
heterochromia.
risked life and limb to see me?
To ask your story. What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What'll you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
Tyranny, huh? So how will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission.
But what do you explain all these
Don't
weird
tell
gold
me you've
statues all
fallen
over the
victim
place?
to that monstrous lie?
What makes you sure that it's not real?
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real?
Prove the gods are real.
Why? What credible evidence do you have for its existence?
What would it take to prove to you it's real? Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing? That's a fair point.
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
Steal, rape, pillage, plunder, murder?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read, as if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
Fair point. I can see this is not going to convince
True,
you.
but that is simply because you are mistaken.
All right. Do you know of a way out
I'm
of here?
afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants?
I feel like
I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time? There's a key just beside it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I mean, that's a way to have an audience with him, but we didn't exactly learn much. I have a feeling we have yet to unlock other questions to take its place. Then it'll be some gotcha journalism going to go on. Tell me where you were on the night of December 15th, 1994. I beg your pardon. It's the year 1800. Or 800. I do not know. Alright, we've explored all these rooms. You said there's a door out of here, right? You said, like, the table next to the door? Oh, here. Well, don't mind me. I'll take that. Thank you. Do I get to keep this key, though? Does this key go anywhere else? Oh, it does. It does. It do. It definitely do. Alright. Hello? Why are you crying?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Can we talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
That's a good question. Why are you locked in this room? Do you know of a way out of here? Yeah, why are you locked in this
My
room?
marital affairs are no concern of yours.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Kinky? What's your
I
story?
think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange men in private.
Fair, okay. That seems a little, controlling. Alright, I don't want to
Fine.
waste
This
any
is
more time.
outrageous.
That's a lot of denaries. Okay, nothing there. Ink jar, nothing there. Okay. I'll be on my way then. Good to have this key, though. So, an unfaithful household. Not necessarily her, though. Yeah, what am I supposed to do about these? I actually suspect that he's probably the one who's being unfaithful. Projection and all that. There's a frog down there somewhere. Hey, Ferg! Well, I can't seem to fit through this very large passageway. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I can go down here, though. If I'm careful. Holy crap. Oh, we're just all sorts of sneaky now, aren't we? I get it. I get it. I don't know what to do, though. Octavia's chest. Note to Octavia. An anonymous friend to Octavia. May the Lord bless and keep you. I am sorry I could not risk discussing this with you in person, but if I am right, then you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but you know that you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need someone to pray, somewhere to pray, there's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Turn right and at the first fork, and then again in the second. So that's where all the secret Christians meet. Got it. Cool. Good stuff. Okay. Fair. Acre, hello. Coming in here with frogs. Strong frogs. All right, let's see. Can't steal that. Stove. We already know what that's going to say. Not really much I can do right now. Alright, so I can just walk into this house at any time. That's not a problem. Ink jar. It's more denarius. There really isn't a lot going on here. I expected more somehow. Not really, though. Okay. That's okay. Doesn't have to be. Let's go ahead and go out the door. And what is this place?
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
No, I am not. Not really, no.
Good. You'd be eaten alive. Little runt like you.
Eaten alive? By what?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal. Ugh. Why do I have to do everything round here?
Hannibal's a cannibal?
So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway,
what?
A few days later, he goes back in. And hours
Just
go by,
casually
and he
slips
hasn't
in the
come back
racism.
out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Jesus. Okay. What did you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
Well, that's a great story, but, I'm going to
Without
another.
a weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
Ah. So you don't mind me going down into the cisterns then, huh? Ah, okay, yep. Cycle through flashlights and weapons. Well, in that case, I don't think we're ready for it. Right. Let's get rid of this. Alright, this is a whole load area. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Alright. Feels like it's getting a little later in the day. It's not quite as golden. He listens with their ears.
Arve.
Hi!
Arve again. Did you find what you need?
Yes. I've been asking people how they wound up
Did you
here.
notice anything? A pattern?
A lot of people mention a river.
Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else?
They encounter a stranger on the
Yes,
riverbank.
I also had such an encounter. What else?
That's all I've noticed so far.
There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet.
Okay.
Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
All right, will do. Will do.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
All right, so talk to everybody before coming back to you this time. Got it. Was this unlocked the entire time? Hi, Lucretia.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumbulatus Decius won't give it to me.
I'm sorry, I wish I could help.
It's too late. She just slipped away.
Just like that, huh?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of Silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it.
Jesus.
Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly."
Wow.
Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Is there something I can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that Silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
All right, I'll get right on it.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Good to hear. Good to know. Thank you. We have a healer in our midst. Herbs, medical tools, terrifying medical tools. I wouldn't trust any of these. Anything in here? Navia's treatment notes. Flatulence, rhubarb, ulcers, gentian, stomach pain, glucoriza, rheumatism, willow bark, boils, aloe. I mean, that last one might work, maybe. I'll keep that. I could probably use that.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Stranger has no items. Okay. Die immediately. Oh! Hi, Apollo. Greetings to Apollo, I suppose.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Okay, so we need 1,000 gold in order to get the herb, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, no pressure or anything. Thanks, whispering stone creatures. Recipe for bread. A generous pinch of yeast, a pinch of salt, 2½ cups of warm water, and a pound of flour. Pour the water in a mixer bowl and dissolve all the yeast. Add the flour to a separated bowl and gradually add the water and salt. Knead it until the dough isn't too sticky or floury. Cover the dough and leave in a warm place near the oven for an hour so that it rises. Bake until the crust is golden and allow to cool. Yeah, it's pretty basic bread. Some good bread. Flour, yeast, water. I think I have all three of those things in my home. I could just bake some pan bread if I wanted to right now. I haven't tried. I should try. Why don't? Maybe I'll make that. Maybe I'll try making exactly that bread. just for fun, I guess, maybe. A shopping list. Things to buy once I've escaped. A villa in Aventine, Rome. 2-horse chariot. Seat on the Senate. 4-horse chariot. Villa in the Bay of Naples. 10-horse chariot. 12 slave girls, pale and plump. Wow. Whose is this? Decius. All right, so this is Decius. I'm not so sure I'm a fan of Decius. The music has changed. The music is not what it was just a second ago. What's changing? There's Decius. Is there something happening in the world? Are we coming to an end? Is the apocalypse about to happen? Oh, here we go. This is it, I guess. It's time the election's on, huh? Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, is this it? We have met the hour. I guess we'll see what happens from here. We have not met yet, friend.
Citizens, we have a
Yeah, that's
quorate
Virgil.
body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurges. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus. That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden.
Oh boy.
For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
Wow.
What?
Just like that.
Committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. Here and now for your entertainment.
Oh boy.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going
Tell
to
Sentius you suspect Malleus.
I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
Oh no.
He's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Follow Sentius back to his shrine to use his portal again. Where's Sentius? Follow the magistrate. Got it. Yes, this is the one we need to. We need to do this. Okay. All right. We're running. Following Sentius! Whoa! Oh, boy. Well. Follow Sentius back to the shrine and use his portal again, and here we are.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Preserve?
Daydam 1, huh? I'm Eerie, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to Sentius so you can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem, I have to go.
And since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Okay. Oh, a zip line. Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Nice!
And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself.
But you've
worry,
laid
it's
plenty of rope.
completely safe. Probably.
Thanks. I love the eyes. Just
All right. See you around.
Well, all right. Let's use the zip line, shall we? Let's ride the zip line. Woo!